Hey, you ready?
You are listening to the home of Canyon View Jaguar football, the Jag Nation, on the Varsity Sports Show, AM 1060 KDUS, Arizona. And now, here's Coach Nick Gehrts.
Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready?
All right, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show, AM 1060 KDUS, Arizona. Joining us on the line, Canyon View Jaguar head football coach Nick Gehrts and Canyon View Jaguar play-by-play, the voice of the Jags, Ryan Blank. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
All right. Ryan, I want to start with you. So what did you see on the field last night?
Honestly, I saw a lot of the improvements on the offense last night, especially as the game went along. But, Coach, my first question for you is, this week and last week, the team struggled with taking care of the football and some penalties. How do you plan to address that going forward, knowing that you have to take on Vista Grand this upcoming week?
Yeah, that's definitely a big concern. I think a lot of what we're seeing right now is self-inflicted, and honestly, we got to do a better job coaching and addressing those issues that we see during practice during the week and get it cleaned up. And we don't have time to turn the ball over 4 times and expect to go out there and win the game, or have self-inflicted penalties that push the ball back on, second down and short, and all of a sudden now it becomes second and long. So a lot of work left to do, and we plan on addressing that stuff this week.
Coach, talk about the overall play these last couple weeks. And, obviously you played a tough team last night in the Stallions in week 1. You went over with the sudden change. You played Peoria. Has the team gotten better, in your opinion?
Absolutely. No doubt in my mind and our coach's mind that we've gotten better, and it's been much improved from week 1 to week 2. Those first 2 opponents are tough teams. I mean, Peoria was the top 10 4A team, and Shadow Ridge they're up there in the 6A too. So I think right now we're really focused on ourselves and getting ourselves better, and not turning the ball over and self-inflicting our penalties and stuff like that. So definitely improved from week 1 to week 2, and I'm excited for week 3.
Coach, last night you really saw, mainly in the second half, Ashton Zacher really open up with his arm and have multiple plays downfield. What does that help? How does that help the team going forward?
Yeah, I thought Ashton played really well, and I think our line played really well. And our coaches put a great game plan together, and I thought we executed our game plan really well. And we just eliminate 4 turnovers and then a couple false start penalties here and there, and I think it's a different ball game. When we get down into the red zone, we got to put the ball in the end zone. But I thought Ashton did a really good job of commanding the offense and executing the game plan. And he's somebody that is just an athletic kid, and he can go make plays that you saw last night with his feet, but he can also make plays with his arm too. And I think Ashton's going to continue to improve every week as him and I get more comfortable with each other, and he kind of gets a better understanding of what I'm seeing and then executing it on the field.
What we saw last night on defense, you guys at first did a great job containing the run, containing Garcia and Gallardo before he got injured. But as the game went on, you saw Micah Hendricks be able to go up the middle a lot, evade pressure, and then also be able to take the top off the defense a little bit. Was the game plan to be very much to contain the run? Is that what led to a couple miscues at the back end of the defense with some single high safety coverage?
Yeah, so we had 2 blown coverages for touchdowns, and then give Shadow Ridge credit. They came out and made an adjustment with their second string quarterback and started running some power read and had those big runs up the middle, and our guys were there. We just didn't fill the holes. And again, it's just we're a young team. I know we have a lot of seniors, and it's our first senior class, but we're a young team and in game experience, and especially game experience with teams that or have successful programs. So it's growing pains, and I think the good news is everything defensively and offensively is fixable, and I think that we'll get it fixed and get it cleaned up this week. This is a huge week for us.
What are you most excited about for your next opponent in Vista Grand?
Well, I like to get on the road and take those long road trips and, have that hour and a half, 2 hour bus ride with the kids. And I think it's a good bonding experience for those kids. They get out of school early and they get on the road and really just bond with each other. And I'm really excited for our kids. The big question mark last night was if we have Shadow Ridge close, are they going to fight? And, you go into the fourth quarter and it's 21-20, and we came back in the third quarter and fought back, and we got back in the game. And then you saw some fight. I think that's the most exciting part was when your backs are up against the wall, are you going to fight or are you going to run away? And our kids fought, and they kept fighting to the very end. And, we don't make some of those dumb penalties. It's a totally different ball game. And Shadow Ridge did a great job of coming out and changed up their game plan with what they had too, and you got to give them credit for that.
You saw last night, the team got on the board with 2 early field goals. What was that like, having the confidence in your kicker to come out, make those field goals, and give you that early lead?
Right, yeah. We wanted to – obviously we would like to come away with touchdowns when we're down close there, but definitely have confidence in our field goal kicker. Our field goal kicker is actually a foreign exchange student from Germany, and he just came out in August when he moved here. But he can boom the ball, and we have a lot of confidence in him, and that's going to come in handy, and it's going to be huge for us down the road where we're going to need him. And I think giving him those 2 field goals definitely boosted his confidence too. So I'm excited for him, and I'm really excited that we can make some changes and get this thing rolling.
Canyon View head football coach Nick Gehrts with the Jag Nation report, and play-by-play broadcaster, the voice of the Jags, Ryan Blank. Gentlemen, thanks again. Have a great weekend. Coach, good luck next week. Ryan, nice work as always.
Thank you, Ben.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
All right, you too. Guys, when we come back for our final segment, we're going to be joined by our old friend Tyler Mayer with the Fitness Minute, brought to you by Fixed Body Group. And then the Beachin' with Beal, Southern California Surfing Report with our old friend Mike Beal. Yes, he is in Southern California, and that is sponsored by 24th Street Dental Biltmore. We're going to be joined by those 2 gentlemen in our final segment. Should be a lot of fun. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on the Varsity Sports Show, AM 1060 KDUS, Arizona. Go Varsity.